Rogues, and we are back. And who do we have here? It's
Everybody else.
DM Adam and
Squee, the Goblin Artificer.
Squee and
Justinian Trugood.
Truly Good.
Truly good. Bard Warlock.
River the Bard Warlock.
People are crossing the aisles to be party.
Sharing the fire. And Edward Horsington. Don't worry, my transformation shall occur tonight. I know that's why you all tuned in.
All of you, yes.
All 0 of you.
Yeah, all of
Is
them.
it a Fizz there?
Every
You'll
now
get
and
a
then.
notification we went online.
Yeah. And that's us. We're the viewer. We're the viewer. Yeah.
So we
All right. Yeah. Give us the recap, DM Adam.
we ended last session after you guys had reclaimed the stone, the Emerald of Dumathoin from the Kalshites, who were upset with Squee for selling them what they believed to be shoddy merchandise, because as soon as after he left, it no longer worked.
Fair trade. I gave him a.
And then they came back they came to discuss or whatever they came to do, and they just got murdered in the street in front of everybody on this side of the road. All the people that were there that saw this grisly murder, they were turned away by their flaming fist once more. And this,
If Tharnak was still alive, he would have told them they saw nothing.
that's correct. Yeah,
And
they
they
would have
would have agreed.
and he would have just burned their houses down. If they had decided they were going to say. And you went back to the Flaming Fist headquarters here at the Sea Tower of Balduran, where they where Shargan spoke to Haratu, gave him I believe you gave them the Emerald of Dumathoin, if I'm not mistaken, at the end of the thing.
I think we hadn't quite.
Mom was up. She was eating.
Yeah.
I don't know if it actually got handed over.
They were willing to hand her over.
There was no discussion of handing her over.
Yes,
no.
there was. Yes,
They
there
were-
absolutely was, and they said that they would.
bring it.
They would
Yeah.
bring her
Talk
to
about
the
it.
office,
Yeah.
but handing her over was a discussion.
Oh, it's the tricky wording. Oh.
I don't know about that. What do you
She's a-
remember, Nathan? I
don't
remember them
think-
saying yes.
I think there were assumptions being made, but I don't believe.
Uh-oh.
I think
So you get to look
honestly-
at her. You get to see her face.
My memory is not all.
Just let's.
Oh, volume check.
I did already. We're
Oh,
good.
okay.
We come here, go to creator dashboard. Go to. We might still be able to have
Oh, last session.
into the end.
content.
Come on, baby.
Oh man, we have to
Yeah.
reach our own voices.
That was the.
That was November
Oh, that's
5th.
today's.
So that's today. That's the one. It's still there.
Yeah, it's
You
still
already
here.
published it,
I
right?
did.
You already
Yes,
exported
I
it?
did. Yeah. I exported. I didn't publish it.
All right, good.
Now we can fast forward past this part. I don't know where you're going. As far as I recall,
I don't believe an agreement.
no,
Was
that
made, but
she
I-
would be brought up, and you could make
Yeah.
you could see
Made
that
a
she was
conversation
alive.
with her.
But
Possibly.
her release, that was
Well,
not.
wasn't
that was
he
not-
still in captivity? Sort
No,
of?
no, he was with us.
He was back
He was
with
with
us.
you. Yeah, last game he was with you.
Well, Shardigan had my back. We're getting my mom if they want that jewel.
Everyone's calling you Shardigan.
Yeah.
It's not your name.
Sheridan. S-H-A-R.
Sheridan.
Was it not always Shardigan? I thought that was the
Well, that's what
joke.
Carl's been calling him for.
That's
I
just
thought that
what
was
he
the joke.
Never
one- that
listen to
one
the guy who
stuck more
pronounces
than-
salmon as Salmon for anyone's pronunciation.
Good old Solomon.
That one stuck more
Solomon.
than what
The
did you
book,
call
is it the
Sarnak?
book of?
Thragtusk.
Ragtusk.
Yes. And you're what, Lake or something like that? I was
That's
calling
why
you
I'm
Lake.
Squee this time, because it's a magic character, so you'll get it right.
Oh, for sure.
And you
There's
haven't
no,
mixed up Squee since. so
nope. Squee is unmixupable.
Every magic
I literally got a
character
good
from now
kill.
on is a magic
Squee is
character.
one of my favorite. I had one. I told you about my previous victory, but one of my best victories ever was in a tournament when I was dead on board, and then they milled me, and they milled my squee into the graveyard, and then I recurred it from the graveyard using food chain and got infinite mana and killed him. That was the best ever. And I was like, oh, because of you, I won. Thank you for milling him in.
So we left it when you returned to their quarters to Haratu's place, right? Yeah. And you were to return. You were going to. You discussed her being up here and being and her treatment and being in the office. However, I don't believe her release was discussed. In exchange
as a condition
for
of the stone, because
correct, and you still have the
they
stone,
technically,
right?
he still is.
He still has the stone, or do you have?
No,
the
no,
stone?
no. That
Actually,
was
at this
discussed.
point,
You got the
because
stone.
he's got the shackles now and all that
That's
stuff.
right,
So I
that's
have
right.
the stone.
Okay. So
Squee knew that
it
this
was.
wasn't a win-win situation.
wasn't
At least
a
I got
win-win.
something.
Too many
instead of
people.
nothing.
Yeah,
I got
too many
something.
people want.
So yeah. So
And now I can send the Calishates after you guys.
so you're at Haratu's chambers.
Good deal.
The time has passed. We'll say it's the next day if need be. People can be rested or whatever. A few hours have passed, and she's brought to Haratu's chamber, and you're summoned. Right? Short rests are had. Basically, people are back in.
I'm gonna want to be there too.
Obviously. Wants are not needs, but so you're summoned.
Yep.
Jargon, and you can disseminate that information to whoever and however you like.
Well, I'm going to tell them the meeting's happening.
Mhm.
I'm not going to inform whether or not anyone's been included or not included. I'll let if we get up there and someone makes this decision.
I will come with you.
For sure. I'm not going to make a promise that I maybe not be able to.
I'm going to ask everyone else around. Like, look, I need some backup here. If anyone's willing to have my back. River, we've known each other for a bit. We've seen some serious
Known
shit.
each other for 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, but
Well, a lot's happened in those
We
years.
just
Yeah,
discussed
a lot's happened. I'm just saying.
It was.
I'm just saying.
you could know people for 10 years and not spend as much time or go through as much shit together.
That's right. You're not wrong.
Easily. It's been a pretty traumatic and harrowing 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think that we should
Wait,
try to
I
get
don't-
your mother
let
back.
me get-
And see if they'll.
Think
Let it
you help me
happen.
with this, and I will help you with anything you need.
Awesome. So
This may sound insensitive. Is there a reason that you so desperately want
She's
Because
my
it's his
mother.
mom?
She's my mom.
Okay.
She's my mom.
Jeez,
Fair
don't you have a mom? Wouldn't you do what you needed to? Yeah, that's a
The
little
doors can
inconsiderate.
have her.
He's like, actually, my mom. She, yeah. I don't know.
My
just
mom
in
was a
case, you never
newt.
know. I don't want to say
My
nothing.
father was a salmon.
my father was a song.
Or you're a fish guy, aren't you?
A fish guy.
Yeah.
I think so. Okay, all right.
To be clear, that was River.
Hey,
So you're summoned for this meeting. Okay, you let people know. You guys are, I don't know for sure where you guys are staying, but you have traded this gem that you heard through back channels that they were selling. Someone had some information on it. You traded for dimensional shackles, which are very useful.
Do you have a message? I assume we have some sort of way of talking.
Huh?
Do you have a message?
is that a cantrip?
Yes.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
You have no can.
No. Well, I do
You guys
have.
normally just talk.
Yeah.
Say, I
You're
just
just riding
wondered
through a
if we-
desert on a horse with no name.
So I'll be like, stamp twice for yes and once for no. But these guys seem very capable and could provide some interesting opportunities. Yeah. So we're kind of hanging out.
So you've been summoned.
And you watched me wipe out a bunch of guys.
Oh yeah.
More
Yes.
useful than I look.
Even though he's a gnome with a beard.
The horse,
A
I'm not
goblin
sure.
with a beard, sorry.
And I gave you an apple.
We'll
and
hook
you
him
were
up. We'll hook him
surprised
up
at
to
how
the
good it
trailer.
was.
And we spoke. We actually spoke using
We chatted.
speak with animals.
We had a lovely conversation.
Spoken horse.
Until it got weird because you wanted to stroke my horn. And then it got kind of weird.
You weren't reaching toward my head.
Let's just say it was a pretty.
The horn
Very
is on my head.
He's a respectable gentleman, my horse here.
I bought him dinner
Little Edward.
first.
Did you? I guess you sort of did. It was the apple.
Give him an apple. Game
Cheap
on.
date, man. What
Game on.
You took it to a freaking Subway or something. As
You were
first-
You accepted the payment.
You were surprised.
I was
at how
hu-
good
I was
the
hungry
apple
for more.
was.
That was just an appetizer.
Uh,
If he wants to get the buffet, then he better pay it in the first half.
I'll get you a whole barrel of apples if you'd like, son.
Then maybe we're
Oh,
talking. Is
man.
it still on? Is Talk to Horse still on? Or what?
no, you rested.
Unfortunately. Sorry.
So rested. So you're summoned to Haratu's office.
Yeah, I got my Starlight
Okay.
charge back to you.
You arrive, unless barring anything else, you have notified the members of your party. But of all of them, you are the one who was summoned. Just so that we're clear.
Oh yeah.
You arrive at the sea tower of Balderon. You're ushered in. You enter into Haratu's chamber. He's there. There's two dwarves. There's three dwarves. One of them is in a cage and being fed. A very small cage. Like the
Okay.
cage is not big enough for her to even have her entire hands, like her arms and,
Yep.
and legs inside. She's like kind of stuck, right? But she's being fed and she's eating very hungrily and she's filthy. And probably at one point or another, she was, by dwarven standards, very fair, but her beard is lackluster right now. Yeah, it's tangled with her armpit hair, and she's seen better years. She's being. She has. She's eating hungrily. There's two dwarves standing guarding her. That human. What did I say her name was? Gave her a good name too. It's been a fucking few days. Clarice. So she's there. She's there, and she is. You're ushered in, and once you come through, I'm assuming you guys are trying to also enter the door. Haratu holds up his hand. Prevent your entry. You have not been summoned to this meeting. Only Shargan has been summoned.
We're there when we got the gem, were we not?
For you? All I have been told is that he is in possession of it. I cannot account for your whereabouts as to where you were and what.
We're all
time.
members of the Fist, and we all agree that we were there.
We were all present when we took it off this thing.
I'm standing behind Sheriff.
Oh, you're with me. Oh, you're still a
Yeah, the horse is not allowed inside.
no, of
Go.
course not.
The horse is outside. the building.
It's a hard pass. for the
Yeah,
horse.
yeah. The horse is lucky to even be allowed within the confines of the wall here.
My scene,
And I've got
Yeah.
hands. Just so you know, hands has
What's
that
that
connection.
what
You
he
saw
thought
hands
with
is
the
going
dogs,
in.
Your
with,
emotional
uh,
support.
emotional
support
horse. Hey,
Uh,
you've got hands with you, just so you know. Hands is my fairy. Hands is my fairy friend. Yeah.
Okay.
My familiar.
So you
And
have
you
been
can see
summoned
through
to
hands?
this. this
I'm
meeting.
assuming I
Hans?
can. If I
Like,
can't,
is he
well, it's kind
German?
of just happening.
No, it's hands.
Hands, because he's got no hands, but he does.
Gotcha.
So now they're welcome, but you are responsible for their candor in this meeting. I don't know anything about this goblin that is traveling with you,
I don't know much about him myself.
or why he would be allowed within the meeting here.
He
But
was in possession of the gem.
He knows where
When
I
it
was
came from.
instrumental
When I
in
negotiated
the
it
recovery
from
of the
him.
gem.
oh, you got the jump from him. Well, then, so we can ascertain how he came into its possession. He's, of course, welcome to this meeting. You are responsible for the candor of your party.
And
If they're-
I'll remind my party to be in this room.
And you see your mother eating hungrily, so hungrily and ravenously, in fact, she does not notice you. She's just a flurry of jowls and teeth gnashing.
Mama, it's your baby boy.
I'm gonna grab him by the collar of the
Okay.
shirt and
Starts
just
to start
kind of
crying. I'm crying.
gently but firmly holding him in case he wants to go running somewhere where maybe negotiations are hindered.
I regain control of myself, but I'm trying to say hello to Mama.
Okay, she stops. She looks over you, and she's just like a mess of emotions hearing your voice. She's not enough to stop eating.
It's
She is
Mama.
bones. She's been starved and not treated well. For a dwarf of her stature that she's accustomed to, she has not been treated well. It's not like she's a political prisoner. She's being treated like common street filth, locked up.
That's not fair.
Say anything about fair. But she's bawling and she's trying to talk to you, and she's like, well, where have you been? They've been looking for you. She's trying to talk to you, but yet she is very quickly prodded with a stick that zaps her into silence. And
Yeah,
she
I'm
goes
imagining people are not.
She
honest.
goes back to she's staring at you with tears streaming down her filthy face, leaving clear rivers of her
Sorry,
skin
what?
behind her. Clear rivers, yes, where her tears flow, and they.
Why would people
My ears
do
perk
this?
up.
This is awful.
So
You're
I'm
monsters.
aware that this is the mother.
Know where this is, mother?
Am
Yeah.
am I aware
it's your-
of where the mother like do I know the history here? Like
Has
do I
he
know
told
that
you?
I don't know.
I
have
had
you
to change
informed
this.
Spread
us?
those
Like,
legs there.
because do I know that your mother was?
Are you talking
she
about my
was.
mom?
He would have said something because he wants us to use the gem to negotiate
To
her
go negotiate
return.
mom,
So
but
we would have asked about.
Yeah. Do I know that mom was a person of influence?
Well, I'm.
I mean,
This
you
is
would just
just-
get the queen.
This
Yeah.
is
or wife.
Justinian.
Alright.
He doesn't know how to keep
Prime
his mouth
Minister's
shut.
wife.
Prime Minister's wife. Yeah.
Because-
He's been very strongly
Tree
trying
Hill and
to
all that stuff.
share democracy
So-
to everybody. He's trying to convince everybody
I'm just
to
gonna ask,
be
like,
democratic.
is this really necessary? She's in a cage. I
She
don't see how prodding her.
Well, she was. Not only was she married to a traitor
Mhm.
who lied to his people, but she has been found guilty of lying even to that man. And this one's lineage is in question, hence why he was captured, and information was leading from all which we shall share. This is not Haratu. This is one of the dwarves at the meeting who's telling you this. All of this is information that we shall share as our proceedings continue. If we're
My lineage. What
permitted.
exactly does
So-
that mean?
So the layout of this room, like how is this like obviously there's a desk, is it?
It's Haratu's got his desk with his chair, which he finds very comfortable.
Yeah.
He's standing behind it. It's
Okay.
a table roughly this size, but
So I'm gonna make sure that I'm kind of standing beside the table.
if
Near him.
the meeting room is the same size as this, the cage would be in the area occupied by that door on that
Right.
cubby under the stairs, right?
Okay. And I'm gonna, as I pull the gem, place it on the desk, firmly holding my hand over the gem.
Mhm.
Remind him that these proceedings will be civilly, but not removing. my
Haratu
hand.
is just here as a witness. He's not.
No,
yeah.
and I'm not removing my hand.
Yeah.
I'm making a point of like, I'm hanging on to this.
And
You
Haratu's
guys-
like, you guys, my man has found. He's talking to the dwarves. My man has found your trinket. That is so important to you. You will be dealing with him directly on this matter, right? And the dwarves like looking at the gem. The human who's with them, who represents the Thanatos, and the dwarf who she was with before.
Now, would that action be considered that'd be an intimidation thing? I'm trying to set the pace.
Sure, yeah, we can have it be an make an intimidation check, and I will. They have.
I was just gonna say I got this.
I can guidance as well. Can two people guidance?
I
No,
It doesn't stack.
don't think it's
Doesn't stack.
Does it,
Can you take
It would be
advantage on the
hilarious
guidance?
if it-
Does sorry do
Oh, I didn't take guidance. Ignore me.
spells
I can do it at
from
60 feet.
multiple
It's usually range of self.
sources. Different spells. Or have different. So yeah, makes sense.
So it can or can't?
No, it cannot.
No,
In
has to be-
3.5, it would
if
be
there was a guidance,
it would be
and,
like you could guide.
I
And
help
could
you
guide,
spell.
and
Right,
you
right,
could
right.
guide.
Yeah.
oh, they're two different spells because they're
But you
just
can't double
There's
guidance.
like improvement
Can't double down.
ability.
Yes,
Like,
like
for, like okay,
the
so
ceiling of a
Yeah.
guidance
Yeah.
is this. The
like
most
I,
that guidance
yeah, like
can
I
do
have
is
my
the
plus,
D4,
I have
doesn't
my
matter.
bonus to saving throws. as a
But we could
paladin,
guidance this,
and
and
then
then if
you
you do
can
something
guidance
else, we
that,
can guidance
and now
you
we get
again on
those.
something.
So I'm
else.
only going to roll for the 2 because the rest are just
are
doing what
not
they're
part
told.
of it.
Right?
Right. So, sorry, did someone guidance me?
Yes, I
And
did.
what is guidance?
A
D4.
D4.
1d4.
What is for bonus?
Need a D4? I can throw it for you if you want.
Ooh, it's a 4.
Oh,
Why you don't let
So
a-
that goes to 29.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I
No one's gonna bless.
proficient in
Squeeze his
intimidation.
pants a little bit.
Persuasion's up there too, but
So I-
persuasion's plus 6.
I'm
Okay.
called
Intimidation's plus
Charlatan,
7.
not because I Charlatan, but because I make people Charlatan.
Okay. So they both fail, and they like the
Like I'm not trying to be scary. You know,
No.
what, you know what I mean? Like I've been in business
You
meetings
mean
before where a guy
authoritative.
comes in and he
Yeah.
does something and it's the power play. You know,
Yeah.
Power
I'm setting the
pyramid,
pace. I'm in charge.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to work to get up here. kind of thing.
So everybody in the room, Horatu's quite impressed by your show of authority. Yeah, and these
Inside of his armor goes. Ding.
Show
There's a
wing.
subtle. If he was sitting on the side of the desk, right, a little subtle.
I wish I had a cod piece too and gorge it too.
Wait a minute.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, they both fuck. Even if I rolled a 20, I'd have failed. So, I think a 20 would have been the only way I would have passed. But the so you're commanding the attention. You're setting the pace. You are in control, and as you do that, and you
Because they're
focus
dwarves.
on that they'll
Dwarves
be
like
conducted
that.
civilly.
Yep.
Right.
Dwarves like strength. So that's what I'm trying to.
They the dwarf kind of waves his hand and gives the two dwarves who are prodding his mother with these sticks that were shocking her a wave, and they lean them against the wall, right? And they both stand there like this with their hands crossed, like upset that they don't get to poke people
Yeah.
with their sticks.
Yeah.
But
Bad
I took their
dwarves.
job away from them.
Bad dwarves.
And
I shot
the
them.
dwarf speaks up. The human he's like his keeper who works for the Flaming Fist is letting the dwarf. So assume when I'm talking, it's all coming from the dwarf that he's with, whose name was Helmut Grimm. Helmut Grimm, and he says, "Well, we will conduct the negotiations in whatever manner that you see fit, sir. But I should mention that this." Choosing his words carefully. This you can tell he wants to use different language. This prisoner has not only did she lie to her Thane, who Prime Minister Jane to make you happy, but there's minister who is the Thane.
Pedro Trugood, the
who,
first and best prime minister.
that
He pirouetted in front of the queen.
her husband, responsible for his own actions, has been lying to his people for the last 75 years. And the only way he was able to bring the clans together was through the execution of Tormesh, whose true name is Fëanor Castor, for his role in a plot to assassinate a rival Thane that was competing in contention for the crown for his rule. However, it has come to light through recent discoveries that this one that you travel with is an illegitimate heir.
Dun, dun, dun.
That
We're on Mori all of a
What?
sudden.
What are you
Right?
talking
Where's
about?
Mori? Mori comes out.
she has spent the last
Where's
not
Tim?
75
Where's
to
Tim?
100
Where's Tim?
years.
We gotta be careful. This place could go from Maury to Springer real quick.
Yeah, where's Tim? Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, where's Tim?
What's that other one? Bill Brick.
Security
It's
Tim.
gonna be Jerry Springer, very, very quickly. No,
My jaw's just like, what?
she was lying to her Thane, her king, and her people about her son's heritage, and it has come to light through discovery at Tormesh's. I'm sorry, we call him Feanor's abode within Baldur's Gate. That Feanor is actually his father, which is why he was taken, so that the Flaming Fist could use so that the Flaming Fist could use their magic to get a better line on his location, because all our attempts to scry have been thwarted.
That makes sense.
Right? We need something that has a more a deeper connection than someone's knowledge. So we needed a blood connection, which is why the Flaming Fist, they gesture towards Haratu, why they used the goblin shaman some weeks ago until her untimely demise, to ascertain and glean the military or the goblin movements and the goblin plans, because they could then scry on any leading goblin, because they were all her children. Right. Now that she's gone and dead, they no longer have that ability. However, we were able to use that to ascertain his rough position. The exact position is still difficult to pin down.
So, using him, they were
when they took him prisoner,
they were closer than any of the other items that they got.
Right, they were not able to. The ring was the same as using scry. It was just an emotional.
Would that be enough for me to say, okay? Because like, I imagine not my thing, but that's kind of like
that's why they
like,
took him prisoner.
That's
when
when
Jay
that's
was
like a DNA test,
right?
Right.
Right. When Jay was out for the game, that's what they took him to do.
Oh, okay.
And that's why he was.
I
like,
suggested
just
you take
static.
a prisoner and then you had
Right.
some fun with that.
What's the name of the spell they used?
It's not a spell written in the book. It's like a deeper version of scry. It's more like a witch.
Springer's
Scry,
Scry.
yes.
Springer's
Yeah,
Scry.
Springer's Scry.
Gerrymandering.
Gerrymandering. There we go.
Oh no,
Is
no,
that
don't say
genetic
that.
distinction? Genetic
Okay.
distinction?
I like
So I get-
gerrymandering though, because it's the
Yeah.
political.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Gerrymeandering.
did some good gerrymandering to Carlton. I'll say that.
Oh, see, I should have used that word.
So wouldn't Justinian want to say something?
Does he want to?
That word to me earlier.
Well, it's up to you. You have to first. You are equally as intimidated by his show of authority.
I'm gonna pat for a second.
Shout again.
Like, does it look like he
He's
wants to
just
say anything?
said something about me. May I will be called. May I address this accusation? I promise I'll be chill. Chill,
Promises to be
chill as a cucumber.
Because if we know anything about Jay's characters, it's
Yeah.
that they're chill.
Totally.
Okay.
No one at the table believes.
Pinky swear. Double pinky
I'm
swear.
gonna pause for a second. I'm gonna just see,
Okay.
and I'm gonna ask the dwarf. So, basically, kind of summing up like sins of the father kind of thing, sins of the son, right? So obviously, this Theodore is who we're after.
Yes. Feanor Castor, yes.
And then I'll pat. Son's no threat.
No,
You
the
can
son-
obviously see that.
No, the sun is no threat. But
I'm
we
not
needed
his
And I mean that in
son.
the kindest way, because I
I
asked
deny
him
it.
But
to
we
that,
needed
but-
the information
Yep.
that we were able to get from him. Hence why we took him prisoner and
True.
released him in the manner in which we
Right.
found him. Maybe
So-
with more soiled trousers.
But the topic at hand here,
No,
is
I
No,
don't
and
obviously
Justin too. No,
You're
I'd say the
after-
trousers are pretty sore.
you're after Théodore.
We're after
That's
the druid.
one.
Yes.
That is one
They're soiling Katy Perry.
item. The item we're here for is this.
Correct.
This has nothing to do
Or
with
you gotta
Théodore
admit,
and nothing to do
your
with
favorite
him.
prime minister of all
No,
time.
but it
having a lot
has
of fun
everything
right
to do with that is a religious
Favorite
artifact
prime
of our
minister.
people
True.
that extends beyond even his supposed father's rule.
Yeah.
And we would
So-
greatly appreciate its return.
So
Still crutching.
The napkin shows you.
Well, and at the same, yeah, exactly.
That's not
Pepper on
And
my
at the same time, keeping
food. I was
this
at UBC with the
I
riots.
like when you like went.
For the
mother
riots.
in that cage
I like when he went.
has nothing to do with this or the
And then
capture
I
of
just
Théodore.
went off.
It has
and
nothing to
then
do with it,
she
except that you had asked that evidence
No, no,
be presented of
That
her
was his one
viability.
scandal. Was
She is
the
still
Lillian
alive,
Hotel
as you can
scandal.
see.
That was his
So-
one scandal. Remember the ski resort
I
or
give you
whatever when
this-
he gave it the money and stuff. That's back when we had scandals back in the
Right,
days. Oh,
like
he
the
gave us
ret-
one
if I
ski
return
resort
your
some money.
gem now,
We would be
And
very
you-
grateful.
and you return his mother, I will personally help you kill this Théodore.
Turns to the other dwarves.
Oh
and he
shit!
turns
How
back
do you
and he's-
feel about that?
Okay, look,
I didn't agree to Théodore. I agreed to your mom and the gems there.
may I interject here? Okay, look, my lineage
Or
We're on
has
to
been,
Track. Maybe I should say track. I'll say track first. I will.
as a
Track.
dwarf, as a
But
dwarf
I'll say
who's got to be a
So
may
you're just gonna let him.
interject.
So you're letting him talk. Just so.
if he's gonna talk, he's gonna talk. I can't.
Well, you
stop
did have a
him.
29 intimidation check. So
I-
it's up to this point. Are you going to allow him to
Son,
talk, or
I,
you can
I,
make a
need-
save?
I want to defend.
I'll
They've
let
said
him
some
talk,
things
but
about
give
my,
him that.
my mama
Give
and
him
my
Not
one
the
of
horse
these.
papa.
side, not the horse side, but I'll give him the side.
Okay, look, here's the thing. Like, people are all saying my daddy's not my daddy, but my daddy is my daddy, and my uncle's my uncle and not my daddy. And just because, okay, look,
Are we
just
going?
because my mom would blush and sigh
I wanna
and
get a
ask
banjo
about my
over now.
uncle all the
Yeah.
time
That's it.
doesn't mean that she had a thing for him. Like, she just liked my uncle, and it was just a thing. And just because I have my Uncle Fereno's nose, that doesn't mean that I'm his son. Just because we have the same nose, like you're making a lot
You
of
are
assumptions
100%
here.
his son.
And
There's
just,
no question as to your
No.
lineage.
You're making things up. Look, Papa has.
If you were not his son, we would not have been able to ascertain his location when we had you as a prisoner.
They say
Hold on. Are you
99%
two
true,
with
but
us?
there's that 1%, and I'm telling you, it's the 1%. My dada. And
No, your father is unfortunately still alive,
look, just because we have
which
the
is
same
which is why we're
complexion,
trying to track him down. You
the
see.
same complexion, the same nose, it doesn't mean anything. It's all a mistake.
Blood type.
The
just-
issue is that your father is very much alive, and we're
Look,
going to
ju-
correct this.
just
No,
because
no.
my uncle had a satchel full of my mama's underwear, he was just cleaning them for her. There was nothing weird about it. Look, people are just making up stuff. It's
No,
not true.
you're
That
the issue is that your father is
That'd be
very much
better with
alive.
the-
No. My mom explained it. It was just an accident.
Your
She
mom
was
is looking
cleaning the
very
underwear.
bashful and very ashamed.
Mama? This isn't true, Mama? No.
If mom
She's
wants
not
to-
even.
I don't believe it,
She's
Mama.
not
She's
even
alive.
looking at you. She's
Mama,
so ashamed.
tell me it's not true.
She's asking to be taken away.
Tell me it's not true, Mama.
She's on Dwarven OnlyFans and she doesn't want her son to find out.
Dwarly fans.
What?
They're
But
really
then,
into hairy
dwarves.
chicks.
Yeah.
Only
what
beards.
about Pedro? Like,
Embarrassed.
Only pains.
what about Papa Pedro? I don't like what.
She's
See
now
you
she's
one
crying
episode
for a
one.
different reason. But the contingent can't be a brass tacks.
He
You
came.
will give us.
He
You'll
created the
return
Charter
our,
of Dwarven Rights
our
and
religious
Freedoms.
artifact. As long as we continue, we promise to treat her better.
My dada said, "Just watch me."
You don't need her anymore.
No, we got the information we needed from her son. However, she has spent the last near century lying to her people and her thing.
And her
So
And
it
I'll
doesn't-
pop
so-
in. I'll
and
pop
it's
in
true.
and say, and we've spent the last day in possession of your artifact, and we still are in possession of it. Well, the fist.
No,
the fist is in
yeah.
possession.
But is she a mage?
No.
That's mine.
How much
Then there's no
authority?
threat.
How much authority
If
does
she's lied and the people know that she's been lying, people not made their decision then?
She will no longer be considered a dwarf of Mount Tree Hill, and will no longer be welcome within those dwarven ranks.
Then she'll have
Or so, and
Or somewhere else.
Haraji, or somewhere,
or somewhere.
or
Yeah.
somewhere.
That's on
Unless
her.
she proves
I'm just
useful.
right. I'm looking to right. This is my out of context. My agreement was to make sure she was safe and get her out for freedom.
just Dinian wouldn't expect anything more than that.
Are we still hunting Thanos?
She's yeah.
I guess he's
Table.
working that into the deal, right? Is we hunt down Thanor, you give us the girl.
So
The woman,
just
let her
Dinian
go,
is
you got the
crying at this
gem.
point. How much
And
authority do these
obviously-
people have? These dwarves.
Well, they right now they hold your mother's life in their hands.
No, but I mean in terms of making decisions about what's going on.
they're
here.
representatives.
Okay.
They are not decision makers. They
They're
know
not decision makers. Okay, so I'm going to offer this. I'm going to say, I was betrayed by my uncle. My uncle is not my uncle. If my uncle is my father, he has betrayed me and betrayed my mother. I will offer this to you, and come back and tell me if you accept it or not. I will hunt down and kill this supposed father of mine. If he was actually a father, he would have been there for me. But he wasn't. I will hunt him down and I will personally kill him for you.
or
Cut
do
off your
what
wrist
in its
first.
attempt in the attempt.
Hmm?
Or do what in the attempt.
I will do my best to find him and bring him back to you or kill him. I will kill Feanor Castor for you.
Would you swear to that, sir?
You want him dead or do you want him alive? Would you rather?
We need
bring
evidence of his death. He was supposed to have been killed 100 years ago. Evidence of his death
I will bring-
is the only thing that will appease.
I turn and I look at him and I cast Zone of Truth.
Oh, come on.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Come on, do it.
Do it. Do it.
It's way more fun if you don't, because there can
Okay.
be back and forth and all sorts of shit.
Okay, go.
Right?
Go,
Like
go.
it doesn't mean I'm going to be successful. If
I'll be
I lie
honest.
to
I
them.
thought I was helping you because I thought you were telling me.
maybe I am. I need to make up my mind. I need
He
options.
hasn't decided yet.
I was
I haven't
having
decided
a
yet.
case,
Maybe
that
I'll
was my
kill him.
thought.
Maybe I won't. It's
So if
more
you're
interesting. I haven't
so then
decided.
let's just make an assumption. I'm gonna need you to make me a persuasion check.
Okay.
While I make
With
an insight
guidance.
Or
check.
performance.
This guy. It's okay.
So not unless if you're offering to guidance him. Guidance isn't invisible. It's not like everyone
You have to
around
touch
you
it.
can see that you're
No, I don't
casting.
have to touch
Oh
him.
wait, no, you don't.
I can
You're a
cast it
warlock.
at range.
Oh, you can cast it at range.
I get 60
That's right.
feet.
And
So I
you
just-
can just whisper it. Yeah. They're watching him. Give me a
Ooh, sweet.
stealth check.
There you
Me?
go. You gotta be subtle, right?
Plus a D4. Okay.
Nice.
Plus a D4.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Plus a D4.
Plus a
Ooh.
D4. 22
I'm not
plus a
stealthy.
D4.
I got like a 5 total.
So you're not stealthy, but you still cast guidance on
I
him.
do cast guidance on it.
And then the dwarves, 2 of the 3 dwarves look over at you and are like talking about themselves, right?
Well, maybe I do if I don't accept
And
it.
then they can. Well, guidance. Look at
Yeah,
guidance.
no, it's a
Oh,
willing.
you can
it's a
deny
willing
it
creature.
because
You
we were
can deny
denying. I was denying the.
Yeah, we all were denying.
One willing
it.
creature.
That's
says
right.
it
Yeah,
there.
you're right.
I deny the guidance. I got 23.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have gotten the 23 before you knew you were getting guidance.
No, I just rolled the 23 and he was like, I'm getting a D4.
One willing
It can
creature.
roll the die before or after making the ability check.
Oh.
I just got a
I didn't
23.
die, I didn't even
23
know
doesn't
about
work.
that.
What's the point of all
Guess
my
I don't even have to roll
extras?
the guidance.
So- So
It's not even a binary.
This is to
thing.
find out if you're lying. This is an insight check.
You're rolling against his.
I'm not actually lying. I kind of half believe it. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll tell them what I need to do.
So you're performing. And I'm trying to ascertain if you're lying or not.
I'm just trying to persuade at this point. He doesn't know what he's thinking. He just wants to save his
So,
mom.
so if I succeed, I will know that you're full. That you're just saying what I want to hear.
Sure.
19 on the die. It's not too late to accept that D4.
I'll take that D4.
I already
I'm
I
not
already
telling
know
you
I
what I
did.
have yet to tell you what the
Jesus. 24. Total.
that succeeds.
With 23 of
I had a no. I had +4.
Whoa.
Wow.
So
So the guidance succeeds, but they know that I.
they
gave
know
them
that you
guidance.
cast guidance, right? So now they're still questioning it.
They know it was guidance. They need Arcana. They just know you cast something.
Yeah, they just saw you cast something.
And that was
Well,
enough
yeah,
to
he
make
was-
them react in a hostile manner?
I'm gonna scratch my balls. Oh, someone did something. My balls are itchy.
Yeah.
Someone do an itchy ball spell.
We will.
Oh, good
We will
lord!
see to the cleanliness of your mother before we release her, or we can release
Just 1
her
minute.
now.
Oh,
while
okay,
you're
that's
scratching
tough.
your
Thank you. Thank
hairy
you.
ass dwarven bearded balls.
Thank
Did you
you.
save those two?
I don't know. He
Oh my
shaved-
god, dude!
he
Do they get like beards down there?
No,
I
just
assume
one
so.
beard, not beards.
No, I mean like
Unless
They
there's
are
like
a
like a
beard.
genital
Yeah.
beard. Do they get
a
genital
merkin, you mean?
beard?
That's not
But
even
nice
possible.
long-
It only becomes a merkin
If
once it's removed.
Once it's removed and resold. You're right. You're right.
While it's attached, it's not a merkin yet.
That's right. But it is false. No, he's growing it. He doesn't have a 12
It becomes a merkin once
It's
removed.
It's removed and resold. The key is
Does it
being
have to be sold, or can it just be for sale as a merkin but not sold
It
yet?
has
Could
to
you
be
simply just
presented for
loan it
sale
out?
at
as a
least
merkin.
as a merkin.
Okay, presented for sale as a merkin, and
It's
actually
still a
someone
merkin
buying
once it's
it.
once
two
it's being
different
sold
things.
as.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Or gifted as.
Okay. All
Or
right. Cool.
gifted as.
So as long as it identifies as a merkin, it's
Or
good to
someone
go.
identifies it as a merkin. It's a merkin.
What is it if you don't identify it as merkin?
Shavings.
So if I have
Material.
like
Remnants
a
of
bag full of it,
material.
it's
Yeah.
just something for a smell.
That's what's in the bottom of your shower.
Yes.
The material for
Yeah.
a merkin before it gets washed away.
That's
If you
Yeah.
burn it and pray to Asmodeus, then
Then it smells worse.
Which is a good thing.
Would you like the
Asmodeus.
prisoner turned over into your care now, or would you like her cleaned up and fed properly? We're happy to.
Now it could be fine. We can obviously see to her feeding.
Yeah.
Her son can see to that, and he can take her now.
The
I wasn't done
human,
with, yeah.
as a member of the Flaming Fist, is the intermediary. Without saying anything, holds your hand out to you for the gem.
Are they moving towards the cage to?
The dwarf has the key, and he hands it over to one of the two people. Okay. He orders them to unlock it. They unlock it and return the key back to him.
Yeah.
The key is like it's like a square shape. It's but each side has a separate key head.
Right.
Right. So they unlock the cage that she's in. Again, the cage wasn't large enough to
No.
contain her. It was her arms and her legs were outside. It was just like holding just her body, her torso inside. So she's released. You have secured the freedom of your mother, such as she smells horrible. She is still ravenously. She's not making eye contact with you.
I give her a hug regardless.
She's crying.
I give her a hug regardless, and I'm like, Mama, is this why your hair smelled like cigars all the time when I was a little boy?
I need you to make me a Constitution save.
Oh, yeah, puke on your mother's head.
With guidance.
And the window was
15, and what's
Is it
the-
allowed to be guidance? That takes on an action,
It's like
or would this just
Constitution.
be happening in the moment?
So I'm not throwing up on
I
it?
guess not. I wouldn't
Oh,
be
yeah,
react.
actually,
I couldn't
it's
react.
guidance.
Attracted to some kind of lice.
Oh, okay.
No guidance.
I couldn't
save.
react to
Plague
it.
from her being there.
15,
If I had, like,
16,
The
17,
crabs and lice
17.
don't.
Oh, I hope he fails
She
against the
is-
crabs and lice.
No, I think I probably passed
You
17.
did.
Crabs and lice.
So she's
crabs and lice.
so you secured the freedom of your mother. Hooray! there is rejoicing by
Nobody but me
one person.
and my friends. My friends are supportive.
Your
You're my friend, right? River?
mother is she's not making eye contact with you at all, and she's like bawling, and her shame is is visible through her scraggly bearded face and her general.
Mama, what did he have that Pedro didn't have?
A cock the size of
I still want to know what happened
No.
to the crabs and lice check.
So,
this
I
he
passed,
succeeded.
I
He
passed.
succeeded.
Oh,
He had huge private parts.
He
Is that why
treated me
mine
well
are so
and
big? Oh no!
Said I was the most beautiful, had the most beautiful beard of any dwarven lass he'd ever seen.
Why did Papa tell me to shave my beard? He said all of the ladies loved it. What was that all about?
He was ashamed of having you in his house before he knew, you see.
Oh good God! Is that why he said I wasn't ready yet?
He hid it from the people. You'll never be ready, son.
Papa went out for
You'll
milk
never be
one
good
day.
enough
It
in
was
his
like,
eyes.
Peace, I'll see you in 100 years.
So what you're saying is I had a blooming political career. Okay, I was set up to be like the next MPP, MP, PC,
No,
LIB
blah, blah, blah.
person, and then I was like going around with my shirt.
Oh, that
off,
was
and
a
all the
lie.
ladies
You were
loved me.
just
They were
told
doing all
that
of
you
these
were
like
going to be in
sketches
all that
of me, and I
things.
looked so good. And
The second you went out in elf face, he disowned you.
he told me to shave. I didn't want to shave, but he
the
said the
second you
ladies
put on
love
the elf
it.
face,
He
you
said
no
I'd be
longer.
covered
was
in
so
women. He said,
ashamed.
shave
I
your
can't-
beard.
I
and
can't
love you
contain my
forever."
laughter as an elf.
And you
I'm
did.
laughing.
And you did.
Oh, I
Problem is
only
you
did
did
it
it.
because of Dada and all of the other dwarves in the court.
And they
said,
all laughed at you in the shadows.
but they said I look so good.
And that was also a lie. You
I've
look
also
horrible,
heard
son.
rumors about some investigations and some of your shenanigans
This is
being
starting to make
reopened.
sense. When I went into the shower, Daddy's was like this, and mine was
Very
like this. It was
involved
so
in-
confusing.
Yeah.
Very involved in Javelin Incorporated.
SNC Javelin. I love it.
Well done, well
That's
done.
right.
You know what's the
The-
funniest?
the
I was
elf
doing
face
some
one.
research. I've actually got like 5 of Trudeau's things here. SNC Lavalin, the Arrive can, which was 60 million, the Green Slush Fund for 400 million. Look, and then personally, there's the Aga Khan scandal and the We Charity scandal. I just happened to be using this literally. I was watching it and I was like,
And then-
oh, it's talking about his 5 big scandals. I'll write these down.
Well, now you guys
Happened
can
to
see
be right here.
Javelin. Now you guys can see
And
Javelin on there.
I love it.
The elf face, blackface thing. Like,
Ooh,
that was good.
yeah,
That was-
yeah,
I
yeah,
appreciate
it's so
that
good.
one.
That's good.
That was so good. That one opened the floodgates. for
Because
all the
he
rest of them.
shaved. Because he was big on the shaving. So,
Is that what started it?
Okay.
that being
so,
said,
so that being said, I'm gonna suggest if you take your mother, take care of her.
Who wants-
clean her up? Because
I look at you and I'm like, no matter where my path goes in life, I'm forever your servant. I look at you with deep
understand.
deep gratitude.
I'll give her like a
wants-
dwarf.
And
apparently.
to River, I'm like, thank you for having me back.
Thou
whisper
who once
to River,
suckled the
"Who's
teeth
this
of the
lady?"
woman shall now offer the teeth to suckle.
why does she smell worse than my horse?
Oh, my mom, she was the best mom, weren't she, Mom? I remember she fed me so well. A young lad of
She's
15,
still crying,
she was
she's-
still feeding me and making sure I
Yes,
got.
you were still
got
being
fed.
tit fed at 15.
Well, that's what I just said. Thou
Well, I
who
was
once suckled
little,
the
I
teeth
was
shall
still
offer
pretty
a
little,
teeth
I
to
was
suckle.
only 15.
This
This
you were
is why
35.
Edgar didn't want him to stroke the horn.
Until you were 35, you were firmly
I
suckled to
didn't
her
want to
hairy chest.
stroke the horn. I wanted to just polish it a little bit. I wanted to make it shine.
Spit on it.
Polish the tip.
Pop the knob a little bit.
I
Yeah.
wanted it to shine brilliantly in the sun.
Yeah, so
Get it all slick.
No, it's not Trudeau. It's Bonnie Blue. That's your real name. We all know.
And it was never Trudeau. It's
Trudeau.
True Good.
Oh,
Pluto.
It was so good.
So good.
Oh, we gotta
And
see who
good.
we got. Who we got
Honest
here.
and good.
Who's in the chat? We got 2 viewers. Oh no, we got 1. We had 2. Maybe one was a bot.
They
Fucked
came
up.
in. They're like,
Oh,
what,
we
the-
can't-
what is SNC Javelin?
What do they mean by elf face?
I'm
The elf
offended.
race was good.
Boop! Ow! Oh.
They were all over it until they heard about the horn stroking, and then they,
Yeah, right?
they were
Yeah,
offended.
it's just that my finger still isn't healed. I keep.
Every time I went skiing, I would
Right.
jam this finger.
Yeah.
And it just.
Did it ever repair fully, or
Oh yeah. Yeah. Just gotta give it time.
I'm 3 months in and it's still not right?
Oh shit.
That's
Okay,
what I mean.
that's-
That's what I mean.
Depends on
Less
the
than
injury,
good.
right? I had this. It takes a while sometimes. So you took your mom. You're gonna go get her cleaned up.
Yeah, gonna go
Okay.
get her cleaned up. Can
Top and tails.
What?
You're gonna like bathe her in like the bay at
No,
Baldur's
I-
Gate
I-
in the
I
bay
still
here.
have some.
I
money.
once
I'm
watched a
gonna-
woman when I was on a train
Down by
wash her
the
under
bay.
tits in the Port Credit River. If you think that you're getting cleaner by washing anything in the Port Credit River, you are mistaken.
It all depends on how dirty you are to begin with.
No, it does not. That's a common misconception. Have you ever smelled the Port Credit River?
Yeah, you're adding about 20 things to
Oh,
yeah,
God.
it's not good.
I once, when I was in Korea, I once saw like an 80-year-old woman take a shit in the middle of the sidewalk.
You were in North Korea.
No, South Korea.
No, you'd be shot for that.
Probably. She just settled down as calm as anything and just took like a really long, luxurious dump.
Wow. Good for her.
Like soft serve, like curlicue.
It sounds like you actually went to examine it afterwards. I want to take a good look at this shit, so in like 10 years from now, I can
Sample.
describe it to my D&D group in like detail.
Well, I was walking past it anyway. It was there. I
That's
mean,
definitely
that's
what
the
I
way
do.
I was going. You know, there was no other place to go, right? I wasn't going to cross the street
I
to
guess, I
avoid
mean,
the shit.
You
It
don't
was
want to
there.
step in it, so I guess you got to make sure you got some eyes on it. But
Would you look away?
I actually wouldn't. I agree with you. I would want to know everything about it.
Once when he leaves, I'm gonna turn to the dwarves and
The three of them are all like they're staring. They put that gem into a bag, and the main dwarf who is standing beside Clarice,
Yep.
Helmut Grimm is like puts the thing into his thing and then ties it and puts it inside like a pocket inside his armor that he's wearing.
So,
The other two move forward to like kind of protect him in a defensive position because they're going to be there until it's delivered.
So my next question would be like, so now that your gem has been returned, obviously reparations will continue anew.
Well, they will absolutely, yeah. As far as they're concerned, they will continue on with their agreement with the fist.
Yep.
Can I whisper something to you?
No, because you've gone.
Oh shit! Can you maybe ask them?
Are you going to stroke his cod piece as you leave?
100%.
Reach around the
Can you
shield.
just be like, can we be assured that like those two will be left in peace? Just that we don't have to worry about like, sure, we'll release her and then capture her again or kill them both.
She's exiled from the dwarves. They don't give a
She's
fuck what
exiled.
happens to
Yeah,
her.
yeah. Dwarven culture.
She's not allowed. She's not allowed to set foot back in Mount Tree Hill.
Fair enough.
Kind
She
of
is
the-
no longer
the trade-off.
considered a dwarf
Right? The trade-off.
by their eyes.
Fair enough.
Do they take her beard and slice it off right in front of him, then kick her so she lands on all fours and looks up?
No,
weeping?
because negotiations were forcefully
Shame.
made
Ding,
civilly.
ding, ding,
Made to
ding.
be civil.
Shame. Ding, ding.
29. They're going to abide by that.
Yeah.
Spit in
There's
the
very
face,
some-
otherwise that
Yeah.
gem, otherwise that gem would look really nice in the center of the machine.
That'd be cool.
That would be real cool.
And I'd
And
get
now
a
we fight an
human
entire
smith to
dwarf.
do it right in
Yeah,
front of
dwarven
him.
arm.
Human smith.
Are you just
No.
going to
insult?
Get the
A
dwarf.
halfling.
Just
Oh,
heats
no.
metal in the middle and just press it into
Apprentice.
the shield.
Yeah.
It's just
A
a
halfling
messy
apprentice.
I
fucking.
could do it
Some
for you.
duct tape and
You
stuff
could
like
do it.
that.
Yeah, you
Solder-
could do it. You'd make it
soldering
look
iron.
good.
And I would pawn it off with his stamp. Dwarven
Just-
stamp.
Just held in place by a bunch of copper wire.
Yeah. It probably wouldn't look very good, but it would work good.
Dangling
Right?
from
That seems to be the goblin way. It wouldn't look good, but it would work good.
So, they thank you for the return of their their gem, and as you have offered to make good and hunt down
For sure.
Fedor Castor, and that person, I can't remember her name. Your mom's name. No, your mom's name.
Oh,
What was Trudeau's wife's name?
oh shit.
Oh,
Sophie.
Sophie
Sophie.
Gregoire Trudeau. Surprised you don't know that.
Foci.
I probably do, but
I even remember the
Name
Gregoire.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a
Divorced.
name in Fedor Castor's black book.
She trash talked him hard at that one.
Zoran
thing is
Fia.
ridiculous.
She's Zoran Fia.
Throw
Zoran
him under
Fia,
the
there you
bus.
Okay. You guys are left. You are, however, the people that are within that are set are told that from the information that they gleaned, they traveled down through the ocean and traveled through and are somewhere either in the Chilmista Forest or in the Snowflake Mountains.
I know some snowflakes. They melt and call HR on you.
So you are
Real world Jade.
you are told that they would greatly appreciate evidence of his demise or his return to stand trial for the death of the rival Thane, which is his execution was the only thing holding the two clans together under Mount Tree Hill. So,
Ooh, what's the name of the other clan? Come on, gotta come up with something good. And political. Should we
I'll
leave
get
this
back to you.
Carl? Carl?
I'll get back to you. You can just you can come up
What,
with
so
a
we
name.
got Tree Hill as one of them.
Mount Tree Hill
the
and
Truca clan. The Treeple Party of The Treeples.
The Muldroons of
the Treeples
Mulch-
Party. Actually, that's good. The Treeples Party.
Block of marble.
the
thinking-
Muldroons.
Brian Mulrooney.
Brian Mulrooney.
The Muldroons. I can have
Actually,
go with the
his
Muldroons.
son's actually got a really good podcast. Mulrooney's son.
Which one?
The
Not the one that does ET, right?
no, the one that they were talking
I
about
can't
actually
remember.
having run the
I
conservative.
like his daughter.
His daughter's cool too. She was actually really involved in the conservative campaign.
I would have
Um,
voted for her, probably.
Really?
She was
So-
in Ontario, yeah.
Then we got
Long
Ford.
story short, you guys
You'll
are
figure
heading
it out,
into
you'll work
this
out.
direction.
Yep.
Right? This is your current mission, your current objective
And
It's to
where's
get
Baldur's Gate from
here.
Or
A long
like
ways
up
away.
there?
along the way. Now, bear in mind that Thanor was able to he polymorphed Carlos. He polymorphed himself, he polymorphed Carl's character, and he polymorphed the owl bear. They were able to travel at great speed over great distances because he's a level 19 druid. He's fucking no joke.
The owl bear? Are you talking the dire owl?
No,
Oh,
The,
no,
the
Gus.
dire owlbear, yes,
Yeah,
Gus. But the druid
What
is a
kind of
level.
animal handling skills?
The
Something control.
the druid is a level 19 druid. Like
This is
near godhood.
Yeah.
I made a very clear point that
Bear
I
in
was
mind-
attached to this.
Bear in mind, he was
Owlbear
able to
now.
cast a spell in Baldur's Gate, which is quite a few number of latitudinal degrees south of Neverwinter. Neverwinter being
way up
here, right? We're talking like Jamaica, right? Like that kind of really like, yeah. This is like never sees winter, and he was able to make it winter over a 10-mile radius for hours and hours, right? To prevent those creatures from having their
This was
regeneration.
tough. He was very helpful.
And, I'm glad that that Adam redid the crit rule for if we end up facing Pierre. So it's
Yeah.
on auto like 70.
Pedro's dead.
No,
No,
but
no.
Pierre's alive.
His ranger.
Pierre, who went back,
Oh,
warned him, then they left together. Pierre, who's the owner of the owlbear,
Dire Albert.
dire owlbear.
with max hit points.
and he
Yeah,
was doing
with max
crits
hit
that were
points that
doing
can
70
understand
as
like
base.
Well,
English,
he's
or,
awakened, so
common.
he has
Yeah,
he has an IQ of 10.
Yeah.
And he can't
Yeah,
cast.
that guy's a beast.
He can speak.
yeah.
IQ of 10, you can't speak.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can. It's like IQ of 6 or something.
IQ
in real life.
Intelligence.
Oh no,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
we're talking. No, we're
no,
talking
IQ.
in 10.
No,
We're
He's
talking
got
in 10.
an
An
intelligence.
sorry,
IQ of
yeah.
at least 50 to be
Sorry,
able to
yeah,
speak.
I'm talking
We're
IQ.
talking
By
int.
IQ, I was thinking the intelligence score of 10,
In real life,
which is
you-
better
you're-
than most.
you're
Most
not
people are an 8
uttering
or 9.
words unless
So
you're
it's the
like,
average.
like at least 40.
When you met him, he was in an owl shape because he was wondering what it would be like, not knowing that he would lose the ability to speak.
Gotcha.
Not knowing that he didn't know how to fly, just figured he would know how to fly. Had no idea of how to fly. Never done it before. So that's why he was having a hard
Gus is-
time.
I've met
I'm
human
happy
beings
Gus
with
is
an
still
IQ of 10,
around.
and it's
Gus-
interesting.
Will you be
So-
happy if you have to be the one who lays the killing blow on Gus?
I think Gus will. You will be what's
I
troubling
think Gus will also maintain his
question becomes-
allegiances, which isn't good for you.
How does the party want to travel? Are they going to head there right away?
Do you have a
This is
timeline
your-
for this?
Check
Yeah, exactly.
Ace as soon as possible. They want him brought to justice, either by your hand or by theirs. They don't care. They don't know anything about his associates. Their focus is the death or return for death of Feanor Castor.
Would they prefer return for death?
They prefer that he's dead, and it's proven that he is dead in some way.
They don't care if they do it or whoever. They just want him dead.
They want to know that he's dead.
By the sounds
By
of it,
return
if
of
we
his
just
head, the
bring
same
back
way
a
that you
really,
brought
really
back
giant dwarf
Yeah,
dog,
Karnak's
they'll-
head,
they'll believe
right?
it.
To know that he's dead, right?
Bring
So
back
that
boxes
they
of
can
cigars,
then
a
know if
bottle of
anyone
rum, and a
resurrects
giant
him.
dwarf
They
cock,
want
and they'll be like,
a
"We're good."
piece of him brought back so that they can track and know if he's ever brought back, right? They want to be able to work their magics to prevent that from happening. You would know. Well, if anyone wants to, they can make me a religion check, and I will tell people more about Dumathoin.
Religion check.
You're not there.
No, of course.
I've been rolling well tonight, which is good because I rolled so badly for so long.
19.
23. Finally rolling well.
16.
So Dumathoin
25.
is not a good god. Okay. Dumathoin is not a good god. He is a keeper of secrets under the mountain, and his domains are death and knowledge. With those roles, you'd know all these things. He's an outcast dwarven god. He's like not at all like most dwarven god deities are lawful. He is a god of like hidden secrets and ways of manipulating powers on the earth. Like his favored monsters are like unders and undead dwarves. He's not a good guy. The fact that they worship, you know these titles. Is there anything that you specifically you want to know about?
Do you want to read that first little blurb it talked about him? Yeah, read that.
Patron of the shield, dwarves, and dwarven deity of mining, underground exploration, and was known as the keeper of secrets under the mountain. He was also the protector of the dwarven dead. His holy symbol was a cut faceted gem inside
Oh,
the
so he's protector of the undead. That's
So
why
that
he can raise
gem-
the undead.
That's interesting.
What if the gem can raise the undead?
that gem casts creation, but you have to be
Oh.
there's no limit. There's no like I said, when it's used as by a cleric of Dumathoin, the in the spell creation, which I'll bring up,
There's a restriction on how often,
Restriction
how much
that
you can do it.
it can't be. There's a restriction as to what things can be used for. For example, you can't use it to make a gem that would resurrect someone. However, if a cleric of
Constantly
Dumathoin
casting wish
Then
spells.
he could do it. Yeah.
can
Yeah.
do it,
Then
right?
he becomes
Oh, wait.
material instead of kind of
Correct. It's
immaterial.
not-
in some
right.
ways. Yeah.
So-
every day casting wish.
it allows you to use them as material components. You can make adamantine. You can make mithril. they can use it, and the adamantine and mithril that they're able to create after spending time casting and the proper rites are correct. The adamantine and mithril that they're able to make remains. It's an actual thing. Whereas when anyone else were to cast creation, the adamantine and mithril would last for 1 minute. You could not make gems that would function to cast spells and stuff like that. You could not make focuses.
Use it to make items.
No one could except for clerics of Doomithil, which is why it was in an anvil as a relic, a holy symbol of their people. Right?
I have an important question.
Things that
about
would be
that
interesting
vegetable
to
matter.
Yes.
If you made vegetable matter and then ate it, it
Yes.
would process through your body. You would gain the nutrients of it, and then your shit would just disappear at some point at
Correct.
the 1 day mark. Is
You
that
could
correct?
shit with impunity.
Yeah, correct. And
But,
then it would just
the
disappear.
nutrients
Yeah.
disappear too?
I would think so.
But what if your body already burned them?
Probably took absorbed.
Yeah,
Right, it's
absorbed and
already
burned. That's what I'm
used,
saying. Like a
Absorbed
full
and
day.
burned, yeah.
Absorbed and
The
burned
valley
those
grows.
nutrients.
But would
It's
it?
the same
Okay,
as the
it's
thing
a
you
whole
built
day.
with the mithril. It doesn't go away.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what you
true.
made.
diet that just keeps on.
But if you were casting that spell without the gem, and it would only last for a day, that would
Be like
Give
Kim
me an
Jong-un,
intelligence
you never
check.
shit.
it doesn't matter.
No, I need
Did
you
you know
to
that
give
Kim
me.
Jong-un
Since
never
you're asking
shits?
about the vegetable matter, and
Just
the
he
shit,
works
16
so
on the
hard
die.
that
Okay.
he
Plus your
burns all of his
intelligence.
knowledge. Did you know that?
Plus 2.
It's also the world's greatest
What
golfer.
is this? Just intelligence?
An intelligence check.
He doesn't actually have an
An Arcana
asshole,
check.
He just he works
Oh,
so
I'm
hard he
proficient.
burns everything.
22.
Okay.
His grandfather came from the Divine Mountain.
It
Did you
leads
know
you
that?
to question precious. Now that they're back in possession of it, how they came upon. Now there's a lot of precious metals that they came with for trade and whatnot, and things that they're using. It leads you personally to question how they came about. Is all this precious metal that they brought? Did they make it? This was in their possession before they brought it. Did they make it, or did they? Is it legitimate precious metals, or is it just fabricated by this?
But if it is fabricated, if it'll stay, then I don't particularly care.
Stays by the Doomothoids. If the
All,
Doomothoids
but that's the
cast it.
thing. Like,
Yeah.
like they're not exactly knowing what you know about. Well, what he knows about Doomithor, that they're not exactly good people. Now you work with the Flaming Fist, who are not exactly good people.
Yeah.
Right. They would not be above just creating the metals that they need to work their thing.
Subplot. This was all set up by the Bankers Guild. This hit on the Doomothoid people because by them creating so much
There are no
gold,
Doomothoids.
it's devaluing the existing gold and creating inflation.
There are no-
So they're like,
there are
our
no
gold, it's no
Doomothoids.
longer worth as much because there's a gold surplus now because those Doomothoidians keep creating gold. Got to do something about them. The markets are off. We're losing tons of money.
Got to go back to the gold
So the
standard.
bankers come in
They can just create whatever they want, whenever they want it.
and they
That's
want
the power
the
you gave
Doomothoids wiped out.
You should
So-
listen to the one on the Wizard of Oz
So
to get into the whole thing about the gold standard
they would like this
and
task
McKinley.
taken care of expeditiously,
Mhm.
and would, as they continue to work on the reconstruction of Baldur's Gate, the dwarves make it known to Haratu that they would very much appreciate. They will handle this problem of the rats they were talking about, these Rivington rats, these people that they've talked about, this gang that's been creating, that's been brought to their attention, that these pockets of acidic vapor and poisons that are being manufactured. They're offering their soldier services to hunt down and extract these elements within Baldur's Gate for the Fist.
We're going on the quest.
As the party leaves to go and undertake this quest for them,
Quid
Sure.
pro quo.
Yeah.
right? As long as the party agrees. I don't want to tell people what to do.
It sounds like
You're just kind of in the room at this point. Adam, your beard is slightly wafting in the farts of his mother as she.
Is my mother farting?
Oh, well, she's eating for the first time in days, so I'm assuming. I don't know how I was after I fasted for a few days.
So is my mother by this?
Yeah.
This point, my like you don't,
Well,
she's
she's
had
gone now, right? right? They,
She's gone, but like
Yeah.
as she was leaving, you smell popcorn.
She left a trail of farts.
She started walking like wafting her hands behind her.
I don't know if I shared this, but one time I farted so badly in my class that I had a little girl cry.
Mr. Stand-up farts.
That's a great nickname. Damn.
It was spicy.
sucks.
I'd had
That really
I'd had like
sucks.
nachos, like
Spread the
really
word.
spicy wings and hot sauce, and it was just people's eyes were burning.
I need to know, could he see through the pants? Could he see it through the pants? Was it a shart or just
I
a
didn't
regular?
shard. It was spicy.
So
We had to open the windows.
as you go to undertake this quest,
Yeah, 3 viewers. This is what we
one
talk
of the
about.
dwarves who were
sharding,
watching
buddy.
his mother, actually, Helmut Grimm, the guy who was there with them,
Mr.
says,
Stanford, that
if you're
smells so
going
bad.
to, I would appreciate being able to accompany
This is a
you,
fake story. It was,
on this
it was
quest.
someone else.
personally, just to see that it is taken care of.
And this is who saying this specifically?
Helmut Grimm, the dwarf who was
okay,
given
yeah,
the gem,
Yeah.
right? As a representative of them, I promise to not get underfoot as he looks up.
Well, we could probably use your axe.
This is Brogar, Iron Mantle.
This is Helmut
Well,
Grimm.
Insight,
Grimm.
Oh.
insight check of
Brogan Armando has
24.
done his part.
24 insight check.
Okay.
On him just to see if he's legit or if he's got some ulterior motive.
Oh well, he's legit in wanting to see Fëanor Caster held accountable for the crimes against his specific people. And I mean, since he has a very nice suit of armor, has that large gem that I said was at the side of the fist. Once he put it into, just seemed to just melt into his armor, like it was just like there was a pocket there made for hiding things. His axe is flat on the back, and he has a pick, like a long titan, like to chisel out things like that. He's gruff and grizzled looking. He does have a spell component pouch, although it's meager. He does have it. You have ulterior motives. I mean, but he legitimately wants to see Fëanor
He's
Caster
not gonna
killed,
be okay.
right? If that's your question.
Do you have any symbology on any of these weapons or armor?
None that you can see.
Can I see?
No. He's wearing well, his shield's been like, kind of like in his left hand, kind of, towards him the whole time, like with the inside, like in his hand the whole time. His axe has been slung across his back. He seems capable. He says he'll do his best not to slow you down. But for now, I have to go and deliver this to the people whom I serve. He nods, like lowly. Thank you for the return of this gem.
You're welcome.
Aside from the undertaking of this quest, is there anything that I could do to show my gratitude? Because not only did you return this gem to us, my personal gratitude for returning this religious artifact to my people, since you've agreed to take me on your quest with me.
Extra helper.
Well, yeah, I know. But he's asked for extra stuff.
He's asking if there's anything that he can personally do to set your minds at ease about his accompanying. He's gonna do his best not to slow you down or get underfoot. He's a dwarf.
Are you familiar with personally?
Myself, no. I am not. Only with what he's done. Dwarves are generally not overly comfortable or familiar with doings of druids. For a dwarf to be a druid is odd. Not odd enough that his son
So
happens to be one as well. pulls his big metal axe off his back and deftly spins it around his hand, not like through his fingers like a baton. Just like swings it around, like around his hands, and like reverse grips it, and then flips it back. Pretty sure this works.
Are you familiar with the Snowflake Mountains?
waiting for so long.
I know nothing about snowflakes.
You should have just stood there in silence.
No, but
forgot your
I will.
coconuts
I
again,
will.
I'm so
I am.
sorry. I will bring
I'm
them.
capable and eager to assist you. I also have people whom I have to answer for. It would be beneficial to have someone there and present during his execution.
Saves us delivering it.
I can carry his head if that is your wish. Okay. So the party has agreed to undertake this quest. Yes, you're heading in the vicinity of the Shilmista Forest and or the Snowflake Mountains. They're in the same kind of location.
I love it.
So, no one in the party, you have your entire career in the Flaming Fist has been within the confines of Baldur's Gate. You have not been a frontline combatant, like in the fields, right? Because the dwarves come from here, from this desert. And we're
Yeah,
swooping in. Not the dwarves, the goblins.
I
were
joined in
swooping.
when everyone was
Right.
at the down the river.
Yes, you're at you joined in and people went upriver to the thing. But so you spent your entire career within Baldur's Gate, as far as I know. Okay. So you do know that since you are a ranking officer within Baldur's Gate, you're aware that they do have an army, a navy. That navy has numerous fortresses on these 3 islands, one per island, and on these islands to prevent pirates specifically and from bringing illegal trade, to ensure that all trade goes through Baldur's Gate. You don't have people coming up here through the Cloakwoods, going over toward these other cities and settlements, trying to pilfer their goods. All trade goes through Baldur's Gate. That's what the Navy's main concern is, right? You're aware of some other islands out here, but not so much. All you know is that Baldur's Gate has a Navy itself. I'm not served on that Navy. You've served within the confines of the city proper for your career. Be your first expedition.
Yep.
So, how would the party decide amongst themselves? The dwarf leaves.
Yep.
It says he will meet up with you tomorrow and be governed by your decisions on how we should proceed. He does not know how to get to it.
We were more with the northern dwarves and stuff like that. We weren't south, right?
I mean, we could be whichever one of those that we choose to.
That's what I'm
So-
asking
so
the
that's-
question.
I'd say
It wasn't something I thought about.
I'd say northern dwarves.
I think I
Makes
mentioned
sense.
northern dwarves at one point.
Yeah,
So,
Makes sense.
I mean, you never mentioned anything from an area specifically.
No,
just
I-
that
You never
dwarves.
mentioned
You
Mount
I mean, I'd like
Not
to.
these
definitely
dwarves.
not Montreal.
Not
You-
these dwarves.
You'd like to go there for obviously
Certainly,
the-
certainly
not
not
Montreal.
Montreal.
you'd like to go there for like the crafting and learning their stuff, and I'd like to go there for the crafting as well.
Right. So we did spend, and I mean, that's how I got the beard.
Yep.
So the party pulls out maps.
part of their culture. You took
maps
that
of
with
the
them.
Forgotten Realms. Anybody
If
doing
we could
anything
stop in
the
Candlekeep,
first night? Like the first,
Candlekeep.
because you guys had
Oh my
the
gosh,
overnight.
where's
right?
Gorion? Is Gorion still there in Candlekeep?
Candlekeep's on the road. It's on the Coastway.
Gorian, you mean?
Gorion, yeah.
Are you looking back to the first games?
I am.
Yeah,
I am.
I replayed those recently.
Really?
Where is Gorian
Yeah,
supposed
yeah.
to be?
I tried playing
replayed
it on
one
my
and two.
cell phone, but it was too hard to like.
Oh,
narrow
it
in
would
on
be
stuff.
hard
It
on
was
a
so
cell.
hard.
Very difficult.
Yeah.
on a
Where
cell
would
phone.
Gorian be, like on a map?
He'd be on
Maybe
Candlekeep.
Gambadon?
Candlekeep.
Shadows of Am
So
was
zoom in
part
there.
2.
Yep.
So
He was in the
Yeah,
first one. And
Candlekeep's
yeah,
here.
he
he was in the
died
first
at the like
right there,
near
right
the
outside
beginning.
Candlekeep, basically.
Yeah.
Got out, got in the big battle. We got away.
No.
And by we, I mean our character.
So no.
Those games are still fun.
I
It's
like
not
it,
on
I
this
like it
map.
almost more than anything else.
So-
I like it's turn-based. I haven't played it.
Matt,
yet.
are you
It's
doing anything
incredible.
on
I'm
your?
sorry,
on
it's so
your-
much better than anything else.
Are you staying with the party?
Yeah, I'll stay with
So
them.
good.
I'll follow them on it.
So the next day, the party regroups.
I haven't.
However
even
it is that
pulled
they're
that
going
off.
to
I've
regroup.
seen everyone else's tits.
During the night, I would like everyone to make
Gonna
a
have to
perception
figure it
check.
Shadow Hearts.
My horse body can make a perception check too. I'm with them at night.
You don't sleep, right? You're an elf, so you don't need to sleep.
I do not.
Got it done with the dark elf.
I just killed the Dark Elf. I didn't know she was
Yeah,
a
I
full
killed the
character.
dark elf too.
I just blew her
in my
up
first
without
one.
even thinking about her being a character.
15.
So what were we
The
rolling?
sex scene with the
Perception
dark elf
check.
is wild.
Two on the
I
dice.
killed him.
You're fine.
Like,
Totally
it's
safe.
extended.
Oh,
It takes time.
Matt, you are well. Everyone else is sleeping, right? The first night,
Yep, I'm awake.
you're awake.
I see everything.
You where do you stay? Where do you stay?
We're just kind of whatever. I would
It's
probably-
just
I
an,
would
it's,
be
an,
in
it's an
town.
evening. You have quarters within.
Yeah,
You're
so
a
we are at
ranking.
the
You're a
barracks.
high ranking person. You'd have
Yeah.
quarters within the
Yeah.
Sea Tower of Baldur.
Yeah.
Where would you be staying? This is again the generic Flaming Fist.
Yeah, if that's where I'd be allowed to stay, I would stay there.
You're not a paladin or a high ranking or long serving member of the. You'd be over here. Okay, so you notice while you're staying over there, while you're sleeping, while everyone else is sleeping, that on your traveling back over there, you're being followed. And as soon as you make note that you're being followed, you kind of make it. I'm assuming you'd make it known that you know that you're being followed. That person very quickly kind of takes a left or right turn, veers away, and then the trail is picked up again. So you've got this recurring theme of that you're being followed, and you can only assume that your other party members are also being followed, but not by dwarves, by humans, and by humans who are well fed and not wearing the livery of the Flaming Fist within Baldur's Gate. Do you do anything about this? No. Every time you mention that you're aware that someone's following you, they leave and the trail is picked up by somebody else. And these look like commoners. They don't look like. I mean, they appear to be commoners, right? They're not like heavily armed people. You're not being approached, but you're being surveilled for sure.
I don't really know what I would do
you have both
necessarily.
person, right?
I
Oh,
do.
What were
but
you
I'm not.
casting on Carl before?
To stun him?
Yeah.
And silence him? That was one of the stories from the Bard College of
Oh,
Spirits.
okay. I thought you had both person.
He was going to banish as well.
Oh yeah, I was gonna banish him.
Maybe that's what I was thinking.
He was going to banish him for.
Yeah.
It would last for a minute, and then he can pop back.
I don't have anything to like
It's a long time.
hold them necessarily.
So
I could charm them.
these are your options. Meanwhile, what is everybody else doing? They're just going about their business and resting, waiting for the next
I
day.
would have asked the dwarves if we could come and talk to the craftsmen just to learn.
And I'm probably being ridden hard.
Oh yeah.
For the rain, of course.
Special rain. Special
and the
rain.
and the saddle very far back for some reason. No, they will absolutely take you. Like, I mean, you're a goblin, but they'll like, what harm could it be to satiate your curiosity? You seem to be,
And I show signs of having more.
yeah,
more
you're
before.
clearly intelligent, like so you've surrounded yourself with like your artifice, your artifacts and stuff that you can make, right? So
I know what I would do. I would fly. I would fly. And I would like kind of turn around and look at the one and then sort of fly up and sort of kind of scout out where they're all coming from.
So, as you make describe this part to me here. So, like, you would just fly
So
away.
I'm walking down the street.
you
right?
make note. Do you say that you've noticed that you're being followed before you do this, or not?
No, probably not. I would, but they would probably see that
They
I
would
would
just see
see
you
them.
start flying, and then you.
They'd see me see them. I
Yeah.
Sure, because I'd turn, I'd look.
So you're
at
making it
them.
obvious that
Yeah,
you
then
know,
I'm not
so
going to outward be like, "Hey, who's following?"
but you make it
I
obvious
make-
that you know that you're
Yeah,
being followed.
correct. And then at that point, I would start flying.
And they the person who was following you fucking looks angry and they fucking kick a rock, right? Or something, and you see them run off in another direction, like they're booking it now. If they can't follow you,
Yeah.
they're running back to report that they can't follow.
At that point, I'm going to start following. I want to know where they're
stealth check. Well, you're,
going.
well,
Yeah, I guess.
Stealth check when you're flying.
it's
Yeah,
not saying
that's
it's
good.
gonna be
No,
hard.
it's
I
not,
need
it's,
one.
it's
though.
not
I
that I
was gonna
don't
say it's
think
gonna
I would
be
need
harder.
one. It's that I don't think I
For
care.
that spot. He's not flapping wings or anything. He's just
No,
like,
I just.
it's in the dark, right?
It is dark,
Right.
yeah.
That's just a regular stealth. More stealthy, but less.
Just to
stealthy.
see if
Not 20.
Wow.
Oh, there you go. You're hidden.
I have to roll just because if I get a 20, I mean, no.
No.
So
Yeah, I'll follow.
okay, they head back into just some common houses as you're walking, as you're going around because you were walking right around this area. And about these houses, where you begin your flying and you make that decision, right? You fly up over here, you see them. They duck quickly into these large buildings. They're like storage facilities. Right?
Am I able to get up, like with a 20? Am I able to get up somewhat close and sort of see
You can
what's
peek
going
through
on
one of
in
these
there?
windows,
Sure, yeah.
see the person walk in, speak to someone, right? Who then
I
heads
can
over.
read lips.
Okay, they're saying that they lost you. They lost their mark, right? They've been spotted. They've been made, and that he once seeing he flew. He flew. I can't follow him. The person kind of nods. We have a solution for that. He heads over behind a Gaylord. Anyone here know what a Gaylord is? No.
Well, yes. I mean,
Pretty
I've
sure
met a
Trudeau
couple.
lived next.
I've been to parties. It's been fun. You know, watched and partake.
Cool.
DJ.
So he ducks in. He ducks in behind a Gaylord, and you can hear the sound of rusty hinges being opened. Right, and like then you hear something hit the ground. Maybe by your estimate, like a couple seconds later. So maybe you're thinking 15 feet down. Right, and the person just kind of stays, and they're gone. You can't see behind those things from your vantage point through the window. A short time later, right? How long do you wait there for? Until something happens?
Sure. I mean, I'm pretty hidden.
No,
They
you're
have
not.
no clue I'm there.
They have no clue you're there. You're flying. So a short time later, a different person emerges from that thing, and they have 3 imps surrounding them. Right? They talk to the person. Their back is to you, and they're saying something to the person who is relaying your description. It says, "Oh, he's this blue-skinned elf who, red-skinned elf who, works for Flaming Fist. And last I saw them, he was heading around the main road, heading his presumption back towards the staging area." Pardon me. The holding area. They're apparently leaving Baldur's Gate tomorrow or very soon. He rubs his hands together. And is like, excellent. Okay. He can't see what he's saying. You can't read his lips because his back is to you. Then he gestures towards these 3 flying imp creatures near him. Okay, toward the door. The person who is following you goes and opens the door. And as they head toward the door, they become invisible. Because they're imps.
Yeah.
That's what they do. There's a wonderful spell called Flock of Familiars. Allows you to have more than one familiar.
What was that?
Well, 4, I believe. Let me look.
4? Oh, nice.
Can I look through my gem and sort of watch where they go?
How many familiars? Oh, 3.
1 hour. It's only a second level spell. Wow.
Oh.
So each one functions the same way a familiar does. Right? But it only lasts for an hour.
Like I said, I'm gonna look through my gem and just sort of watch where.
Well, they fly off in the direction where you flew away from the person, and you can see these imps. With the picture. So, Devil Sight, blah, 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 blah. That's the main thing. We just see in darkness. Not much. An imp has
So Dax.
that one. I will have to look back on this. That's what has. Okay. So they. Oh, that's what I was looking for right here.
17 acid.
So they head out and they don't. Sorry, they don't turn invisible. They turn into birds, ravens, and they begin to fly off in the direction that you were just lost. And one of them begins circling the building. You remain hidden from them. Okay, but you know you're being followed. You know there's an outside
They
interest.
want to.
There's an outside interest watching what's going on with your specific. That being said, what do you do from there?
Can I like? I'm still looking through the window. I presume. Right?
They turn to birds and they just kind of vanish. Now you
They
can only see for so far.
Yeah.
After a while, they vanish into the dark.
Can I make a perception check through the window? Like just kind of look inside, see if I can see like what faction this is. Like what am I looking at?
And it looks like a generic factory. However, there's some hoarding around one area. Occasionally, in that hoarded off area, you see a flash of light or a little plume of smoke kind of billowing out. People going in and out of an area. Like, you know, if you've ever been to a factory where you see people welding and behind or before
Sparks
or doing
and stuff
something,
going
yeah,
on.
they're working. Someone's working on something, but it's not welding. It's like they're going into a hoarded off area, mostly for vision.
So I'm
And
gonna
it's like-
assume this is the rats, and that's where they maybe
You
or
make
something?
all the assumptions you like. Sure.
Nice.
I'm
Watch,
surprised Flock is familiar. Is
11.
No.
I respect the good
So your
watch.
assumptions are assumptions. You don't find any evidence supporting it, but you do see that they are. It's not just a warehouse. It looks like a place you'd store things. People would store things normally. However, to have a work area like that inside a warehouse is kind of strange. Right? Meanwhile, and then you've lost, because you're focusing on that, you've lost the location of these ravens who are flying around and looking for you, assuming you got from their conversation that they're assuming you were heading into this location. What do you do?
I'm gonna go back to him. I'm gonna go back in the opposite direction. So,
I got one nice watch.
So you head
because
over.
I was down at that building, I could probably just fly
Here.
across the harbor.
Like
Yeah.
having a good watch.
You could, yes.
I like water.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem with going across water.
One nice
So you fly across the harbor. Stealth check if you're still trying to do it hidden.
I
the
could.
one that's
How
like
clean is
Swiss
the
watch.
water?
It's a bay.
That's what I
Yeah,
like.
so I don't. I was gonna say I could just go in the water. But
bring it next time.
I'll choose
So
not to do that.
There's a lot of current in this area of the water, and less current.
So you said that
Here,
the
this-
Ravens have gone off in that direction, right?
Yes.
Do I need to make a stealth check if I go in the opposite direction of them? Like they're the ones looking for me.
Well, I had. They don't know that you're where you are exactly.
Yeah, but you told me they were going off in that.
They went
direction.
off in a direction. You lost track of them. Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm going in the opposite direction.
Probably don't. We need to be close.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
So I'm going to go in the opposite direction then, which is back towards where Shargan is.
Okay.
And I want to let them know, or let him know, there's a faction looking for us. Like, they were following me. I
Okay.
lost them. I managed to denote that they were looking for me and that they have some sort of plan now that they had lost me.
Okay. You've been followed.
Yeah.
The rest of the party has no idea.
And I know that they have not followed me here because they were searching for me in another
Right.
direction. They don't know where we are now, but I don't know where they're.
He's relaying that information. Jay, your character has no idea about any of this, but what are you doing with your time? You're a knight. Feeding your mother, making sure she's cared
Yeah.
for.
So would I be in the Flaming Fist quarters with her?
you want to be, you would have just walked there.
Seems
Perception
like a
check.
fairly secure place.
Your perception check.
14.
I made everybody made perception checks earlier, right? So then, no, the only person who did find them was Matt. So forget about that.
They're
So you're-
following you.
Yeah, so you're at.
16, 17, 18. I still got 19.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter because I already made you make the check. So you're at the Flaming Fist. Yes, you're there if you want with your mom. Now, she's
I've,
no longer
uh,
considered a dwarf, despite the fact she is a dwarf. She is not welcome among the dwarves or around the
Well,
dwarves.
among that clan at least.
Correct. Yeah, and the clans of
Amongst
Mount Tree
Mount Tree Hill, she's
Yeah.
dead. Doesn't mean other dwarves might. not be
Goblins have
persuaded.
more status than she would.
Okay, so I'm at.
You're outranking
You're
someone.
in. You're moving up the ranks.
I'm there. If I need to
Only
spend
1,000 more
some
dwarfs to go.
coin to help get her cleaned up and fed, I'm doing
Do
that.
you have mending?
Don't have mending.
Then you have to spend money.
Spend some money. I'll probably wouldn't cost too much to hire someone to.
Do you have money?
Clean her up. I have some money.
How do you have money?
What's that?
How do you have money?
I have gold.
Where'd you
I
get it
have
from?
500 gold.
Where'd you get that from?
Oh, it's just in
Remember
he's been
how all the
around for a
metal-
while. He's
They
got
would have
the
been
metal
dissolved,
rods
by metals back in the day when the
hard gold's gone.
all your
Everything's
gold,
gone.
all your
Metallic,
silver, all
anything
everything is gone.
non-magical probably is
Yeah.
I had money.
That was the thing. There was no money.
Nobody has money.
Only
Nobody
the
here has
gold that
money.
was brought in by the
Credit.
credit that you've been
I've
working with.
been working on credit.
You
We're
get
all
fed
kind of
by the Flaming Fist. You get taken care of by the Flaming Fist. She, however, is not a member.
making investments. Small businesses.
I have fancy
Generational
pieces of
investments.
owlbear.
Something.
I sell
Build the
those.
infrastructure.
Sell.
Well, I want to help my mom. I don't know. Like,
You have time to rest and change your spell list, and thereby get the mending spell, so you can clear up.
fine. I do that.
Let's do that, so that you don't have to spend money. You don't have to. I'm just saying
Let's do that.
the illusion that you have money is.
I mean, I have mending, but I just,
Yeah, and you haven't spent a whole lot of time in Baldur's Gate. You weren't here. If you came in with money, you would still have it. People who have been in Baldur's Gate for a while, the only coin,
10,000
the only
All
gold,
gone.
Nobody has gold.
So melted.
We have
there no one has
You
anything.
have no gold.
all the fogs.
The
gone
only
now.
gold that is in Baldur's Gate right now has been brought in on the ships that is
500
being
per
stored,
shipment.
yeah,
I
for
have
trade
some-
and
some
for
things.
negotiations by the Flaming Fist.
So,
That's why we were eager to get the
Commerce, my
dwarves
currency.
to build.
Right? That's
so at this point, can you accumulate gold or no?
Now we can. If
No, we
things
can't.
don't melt
Okay.
anymore.
yeah. But the only gold that's in town has either been brought in by outsiders or been brought in from outposts to the Flaming Fist headquarters. Poor Carl only got to wear his mask once.
Twice. Okay.
Twice.
So
put it on,
okay,
that's fine.
mending. I
I'm sure it's
now have
good.
mending. I cast mending.
Yeah, so it's good
Okay,
for
so
like
your
5
mom
minutes
is now
bursts.
clean. right? She's cleansed, she's clean, and she's still very ashamed of her actions. And you're probably going over the night of. She's giving you all the information about her lustful night with a.
All the information.
Just
well
one night?
endowed gentleman.
Only one night?
Well, I mean, one night and into the noon of the next day. She remembers feeling a sense of fulfillment throughout the entirety of their
Justinian goes into the corner and pukes.
generation.
He hears all of this. He vomits. Vomits into vomits over the balcony at someone.
You're less than happy about that.
Oh, Mama!
Where are you guys staying?
Why did you do this?
Because he just tasted so good. Where are you guys?
When we were hanging,
He
we were
vomits-
hanging with
he
the
vomits
dwarves.
again.
As long as the dwarves let us hang out, we're hanging with them.
The dwarves will let you guys hang out. Okay, so
And they got
And we
big
would have let
doors.
you
I'm with
guys
them
know,
too.
hey, when you need us, we're.
Yeah.
you guys can be. You guys. Okay. So the
Well,
next
I was,
Yeah,
day,
no
I was
reason-
going back to meet you guys anyway,
We
and
have
then I
no
noticed
reason
they
to
were
go to
following.
Fight Fest.
Haratu sends a message. Now you have gone back and let him know that you're being called.
But just very quickly, can I sell our owlbear parts worth anything? I want some money.
I mean, there's no money to be had.
You don't have money, but neither do the other people involved.
You're trying to sell
Nobody really
owlbear
has money.
parts.
Yeah.
Trading.
You notice that as you're cashing in the owlbear parts,
I'm not.
Gus
'cause
is watching you saying, "Oh, my owlbear friend, that was my friend."
That was his wife, man. No,
If I can't sell them, I won't sell them.
they don't have any. Would someone possibly buy them at some point? Maybe.
It's
Right.
good stuff.
Hold them until they rot. Good.
There's
Preserved.
regular
Freeze 'em.
people don't have coin. Right. That's one of the powers that the Flaming Fist is holding.
The only
over
thing
body
that's
over.
perishable is the tongue, and I've preserved it.
So you guys are the next day, or you give that knowledge to Sharigan, right? Early in the morning, the next morning, a runner arrives at your quarters. You stay at his quarters afterwards, or do you allow him to? He's reported that to you.
In my
Not in your quarters, not in your bed.
You got
no.
a couch? Kind of tired. It's getting late now.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
You don't
be
have
home.
to sleep. You're an
I
elf.
wanted to be home half an hour ago. Yeah, but I like to rest.
Yeah. I like to put my feet up and meditate.
chill. Yeah.
So, your runner comes to your room, knocking on the door. With another summons to Haratu's quarters, where he has maps that you can plot how you decide
Right.
to travel to these locations. We will take that up or in the chat before next game. So next game we can actually undertake
Part of the journey.
part of the journey.
Yeah, I assume we're gonna get.
And we're
stopped.
out of Baldur's Gate finally after like
Yay!
After,
so
like,
long, Baldur's
it's a lot of
Gate.
fun.
forever.
That was good.
That was good, as always.
Glad it was enjoyable, people.
It was enjoyable. And let's stop the recording. So until
And we're
next
going
time,
to the Snowflake Mountains.
Snowflake Mountain. Well, what's the mountain called? Gummy Bear Mountains. What's it called again? What's the real mountain? With the horses that go to the mountain?
Gumdrop.
Gumdrop Mountain. We're going to Gumdrop Mountain, Edward. Go to Gumdrop Mountain. Worst impression ever.
Edward.
Until next time, Red Tail rolls, and now it's
right.
over. Well, we press the button. and
Tomorrow
end
Well, I'm
stream.
just familiar.